Radio in the 1920s was the internet of the last 10 or 15 years. Radio 90 years ago, it was brand new, it was relatively unregulated, and it posed a mortal threat to the music business as it existed at that time, because it was making the product available for free to the public. All things that the internet was doing another 75, 80 years down the road. And when the music industry began to fight back, as they've done in recent times with the internet, the radio industry went to Congress. And if you read the congressional hearings from the 1920s, which are recounted in my book, you find that they were making the same kinds of arguments that the internet interests were making in very recent times, right up until today, that this is a new frontier and it needs breathing room to establish itself and find a profitable model. It's serving the public. It's got this great public interest behind it in the free dissemination of culture and so forth. And they also argued that, well, the music business is benefiting from the advertising and exposure we give. So anyone who has followed the music business versus digital providers, file sharing services, and so forth since the late 90s would find a lot of that very familiar.